Hey everybody, welcome back to Rough Night Gaming. I'm Marcus.
And I'm Travis.
And we're playing Dark Souls 3, Get Good Edition. I think that's what all the Dark Souls 3s are though, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'd buy a Get Good edition if there was one for like all 3 games.
Like a compendium type
yeah,
thing?
Yeah.
How much do you think they would charge for if they included Demon Souls? Why are they remastering 1 but not Demon Souls? Did we already talk about this?
I think we did, but I don't know why, but like we said before, like I might have mentioned before, is because they don't own the rights to Demon Souls, remember? Bandai Namco does, not From Software.
What does Bandai Namco make anymore? Dark Souls games. Oh, I died to these guys last time. I remember.
Don't they make like, I don't know, Harvest Moon game? No, that's someone else. Never mind. I don't know what Bandai Namco even does other than publish.
This is not good. I need to get out of the area where there's fire. I died to these guys last time. They're really, really powerful.
Super duper hard.
The most powerful. But, so I just joined back up for D&D, right?
Yeah. Well, a few weeks back, but sure.
And, it's been fun and good and amazing and all that stuff, right?
And all that junk. It's kind of been the greatest experience of my life or whatever.
But we have new faces at the table?
We only have one new face at this table. And
we have 2.
2, yes, but one of them you brought. So he's not that new to you.
What do you mean? No, I mean they're newer players, and they're new to 5th edition, and so they're new.
Okay.
Regardless.
In fact, I don't think you haven't been... Okay, anyway, what about it?
And it was just reminded me of, like, when we first started playing.
Okay.
And, like, because... Oh, God, what a combo.
Combo. You
pew, pew, pew.
Scared off the other one.
Pew! Pew, 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 pew! Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, no.
Oh, got you.
Do they
respawn?
Yeah.
No, they do not respawn.
I didn't think so. They didn't look like respawners.
If you look at their gear, though, not so much their gear, but if you look at their armor, that armor looks, to me, it looks a bit like something you might have seen in Dark Souls 2.
Oh, what kind of a turn was that? Jeez Louise.
Anyway, so what about these new players? Newer players?
Kind of their timidness toward role-playing. Oh, Jesus criminy.
Sure. Oh, you don't feel that you guys started off pretty strong with your role-playing?
Like when I first started, like, years ago?
Yeah, your character was all gung-ho.
But I was still timid, and it reminded me of, like, just kind of the confidence that role-playing in D&D gives you.
Sure.
And I never really...
You got the Twin Spears. Drang.
Should I just go rest at the bonfire? I used a ton of potions killing those guys, and if they're not going to respawn, I should just...
The next bonfire is a little ways away, so you might want to,
let's do it. Because there's definitely some awkwardness that comes with it, especially if you're going to, like, do character voices and really, like, get into, the fantasy setting and all that stuff. But I think in doing so, gives you confidence in other things that you can, like, take in other parts of your life. I know that me personally, just kind of messing around and either, like, doing voices and acting confident in D&D translated to other parts of my life.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I definitely noticed that after we started playing. Not that I wasn't, like, a super timid person before, but I was just more confident in speaking and, like, dialogue and using words, bigger words, and just more in general confident with my speech.
Was there a specific, like, character that you played that made you feel that way?
I can't think of any.
Let's go get those guys.
But they're all the way up there.
Go get them
all the way.
Okay. You already know how to get up there from the other way. You don't have to go this way.
I know, but this is always right here. And so I feel like that's probably a general thing for D&D players, but I don't know. Have you... Sneak attack!
Look at his eyes. He's got, like, stuff coming out.
Gross. Got allergies like my dogs.
I don't know. I do know that...
This is great.
This is pretty great. This is, like, the best case scenario for this attack, is to hit
slow-moving creatures
and stagger them. Yeah.
That was fun. Let's do that again.
I've noticed that a couple of the people have definitely... I guess to say that conflict, the players themselves have been less afraid of conflict.
Like inter-party stuff?
Well, that is training for real life conflict. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like the fact that they can argue their points, in a gaming setting,
Articulate instead of somebody like actually.
right? And they know, like, and you know, like honestly, like practicing arguing is a good life skill.
Yeah, and my cousin and I used to like to do that, but it got super annoying sometimes because it would just be arguing for the sake of arguing, right? And that gets to be very annoying sometimes.
Sure.
Like somebody would be playing devil's advocate, and we wouldn't necessarily articulate like, okay, this is what we're doing, but we would just bicker and argue, and it was stupid. But again, like probably good practice for actual shit, but it was just menial. And I don't know if like the inter-party stuff where you're actually interacting with other people and trying to work things out, or if it's like, yeah, you know, I was talking to a 18th level dragon last night, and I did just fine, so I can handle you, all right, manager.
Honestly, if it gives you the confidence, it's just as good. You know what I mean? You like fake it till you make it. Even if it's something silly that gives you the confidence to speak more of your mind, even if it's in a fictional setting, if that gives you the confidence in real life, who cares where you got it from?
Mm-hmm, exactly. Yeah, I've got no problem. I probably would have been a little more. Shut up. A little more kind of abashed about like, oh yeah, you know, played D&D and
That was not a good combo.
admitting like how it's benefited me. Oh my fucking god. Before, but now I got no problem with it. Like it's, I don't care who I say it to and
Sure.
talk to about it. Like it's,
You know, plus generally, like, being an attractive person who plays nerdy games, people will be more accepting of your nerdy habits because of your being attractive.
like physical parents, and
Yeah.
I mean,
And it's not like,
not to toot our own horns here, but Travis and I are extremely attractive.
extremely attractive. I've noticed though that actually people who I say that I've played the games with tend to have a higher opinion of the game because I'm associated with them with it and their own go left.
Yeah.
The-
Their own like prejudices against it, or
Yeah, and it could be because they already have a high opinion of me. I don't know if they do, but I you know, I assume they do.
that makes, yeah. I mean, if you,
And they're like, oh, Travis isn't like some shut-in nerd who like would never talk to girls or you know, and only plays his you know, his magic cards all the time, you know,
right,
and plays Dungeons and Dragons. Like the old image of those type of people being associated with the D&D.
well, I just read Ready
Tends
Player
to go
One,
away.
right?
Okay.
And it has heavy like D&D influences, and the guy, like the mastermind who creates this like virtual reality, is like a total shut-in nerd, has no idea how to socialize.
Oh, what's
with
that
people.
over there?
This
Yeah,
shortcut. It's
you
a
got
shortcut.
you got yourself a shortcut to the outside
Should I
area.
do it. Okay.
Well, you can always, you know, it's back to Pontus from.
And
You should, when you go back up, you should drop it so it goes back down. So if you die,
Oh,
you
I
can
see what
just
you're
run
saying.
right up there.
but yeah, that is the image of the typical Dungeons and Dragons person, is like a mid-school pimpled kid who plays in his mom's basement and
Right.
you know, stuff like that. But when you see like I go running and basketball and soccer and stuff like that. So this is just one of a couple of hobbies that is a lot of fun, and I've actually gotten way more people to play than I ever would have thought that would be interested. You
Oh
know?
yeah, you've seriously converted like so many people to this game. It's amazing.
And they have
Didn't
a
you have
great
like
time.
3 groups at one point?
Yes, that was, yeah.
That's too much even for me.
I mean, we didn't play like super. Actually, some of us did. Oh God damn it! Good thing I unlocked that shortcut. Jesus
right.
Christ. Flying kick to the face.
Oh man, unfortunately, all those Aldrich faithful got revived. But at least those,
I'm not afraid.
yeah, the Drang Knights are dead.
This is the get good edition, Travis.
Right, so you need to get good.
And but.
Well, I'm glad that being like playing the game and role playing and like and being articulate and also like navigating difficult moral
Where's my shit?
quandaries.
Where's my souls?
Try closer towards the. Yeah, there you go.
Whew.
Well, like, navigating more difficult moral quandaries. Like, I like to put the characters into situations that challenge their morals. Not even theirs, but also the players themselves. Like what you think is right and wrong.
Jesus Christ.
Man, that was close. What you think is right and wrong, and why you think it. And rather than simply saying, "Oh, this is wrong because it is."
That's why I play paladins, Travis, so I don't have to think about it. It's just evil and not evil, and
Right. So that those sort of questions, those sort of situations that you can get put into, allows you to better defend your own morals in real life too.
oh god, not the best. Oh god, buttons.
Oh man.
Let's reset this real quick. No, he's too fast.
No.
God damn it.
No.
Okay.
Have you considered? Do you have any crystal?
Oh my god, that was like a kidney shot.
Let's take a look at your gems.
Like gems?
Yeah, we're gonna try and switch out your weapon finally.
Whoa, no, but my pick.
I mean, it's handy, but I was telling you before, we're nearing the end of its use.
It's kind of awful. Because I don't feel like I can use magic on that guy at all. Because,
He's too fast.
Yeah, it's too fast. And
he covers distance like crazy.
Yeah, so being ranged doesn't really help. Because like my fair and dart I can do.
Yeah, but
it's
dinky stuff.
piddly damage.
Take a look at let's take a look at your gems before you face him. And what's that blue one?
Yeah, blue one.
Crystal
is
gem. Yeah, so let's take a look at it.
Pink.
Yeah, so crystals, they inflict magic damage on scale with intelligence, so they're pretty much the best weapons or best gem to use, and that can be paired with any base weapon, for you.
But look at all those X's there, Travis.
That's true. But there's a deep battle axe. There's a whole bunch of axes you can use. There's some swords up top, the scimitar itself. You could even try using this weapon, the ice Earthel straight sword. I don't think it's very strong. But you can up it if you'd like. But it doesn't scale very well with your current stats, of course. But if you I don't know if you can, because it's
not a base weapon,
frost
right?
weapon. Yeah, I'm not sure. This weapon, this broadsword. I mean, you've already leveled it a bit, so it may not be. And it's pretty fast.
You're navigating me back to the noob weapons, Travis.
If you'd like a rapier, that's a good one. Good old handy rapier is a solid weapon.
I only need 2 more points in Dex to wield the Uchikatana.
Well, I still think that you should put a few more points in strength. That's what I've talked to you about.
Of course you do.
I just do want you to get to strength 16.
It's like that's so many points. Anyway.
It's better shields. It's better weapons.
Fine. But for now, are we doing something? I can just ignore that box. On all honesty,
within it is a staff, I believe.
the key to all life.
Actually, you don't need the staff because I think it scales. It casts sorceries, but with using your faith, I believe, is what it is.
That's dumb.
Or it's the reverse. It might be. What's the other one?
Oh.
You might be casting miracles with your int, which would be really good.
Oh yeah.
I'm not entirely sure.
Where's this ring?
One of those two. You've been gypped.
Son of a bitch! Why would they do that?
You've been bamboozled.
I don't like it.
Did you lose your Pontiff gems? Souls, or are those that? Is that it? 18,000.
From beating him?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like we went and leveled after. I can't imagine that I wouldn't immediately go and level after I beat him. Pretty sure I did.
Okay. All right. So you're just talking about watching these noobs and basically just thinking back to your old days.
Well, and I was gonna say that like other games, just in general, don't really have that kind of interaction. I mean, yeah, you can put a headset on and like talk to people, but you're also like playing a video game.
You're playing,
not like role playing and
yeah. You're
working
definitely
on
not
your communication, articulate skills.
Sure.
So that's nice.
I agree. I think that D&D definitely helps one with their social interactions, and I'm just kind of jazzed that you feel that you've become like a better person essentially.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
because of just this cool game.
I think that can I unlock this? Is this unlocked? Am I just gonna take fire damage?
One by.
All right. Yeah. Make the run.
But I do notice that at least one of the two has already, but she's been around for a little while now, has already started to become more taking charge. Oh, you got it hard. Oh man, look at that right through your. Was that your head?
That's my head.
Right through your skull.
Thanks for noticing. Oh god, I forget where these are coming from. This is bad. They're probably coming from this way. Shh, they can't see me here. Probably. Fuck. Oh, yep.
Yeah, one of them is already starting to get over some of the shyness, and also since the game is taking place, part of the story is focusing on her. Where the giants are, there's a whole bunch of items if you notice, like just sitting around them.
Yeah, but fireballs, Travis. Try.
But just run faster. Come on. There's at least 2 items I can see.
Oh.
It's not bad, isn't it?
Oh, great.
One of them's not dead, or is it 2? It's 2. You can fight them both same time. Go.
With the fireballs, Travis.
You can keep running. Maybe they'll hit them. Look at them. They're just standing.
Yeah, they're just chilling. Oh, not anymore.
Oh, good. Look at that. He's got this big necklace.
Lantern.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't think I've noticed that before.
Never.
No, look at it swing. It's because usually I'm fighting their feet.
But yeah, normally, or not normally, but you do tend to become more assertive, I think, in the Dungeons and Dragons setting.
Now here's the thing. Without these signs being here, and read one of them, or both of them. Okay, they're both actually players. What's interesting, without those signs being there, I probably would have never found that one.
Oh, right, because it's pretty inconspicuous.
You should go down there, find out what's down there.
I know what's down there, and I have all these souls.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
Oh, okay.
You got this. Nah, you dead. So this place is really interesting. There's like a built-in like cistern down here. This area
sucks.
It does. It super sucks because there's 2 of those little dog gator things.
Little.
And to only fight one of them, you gotta like pull one back in that little area that you're in, and it's a good way to get dead. And in the corner, you'll notice there's something else too.
I can't right now.
Okay. Well, if you stop what you're doing, and look at something else.
Stop what you're doing, because I'm about to.
Don't aggro the other one though. So this cistern though is partly the inspiration for that cistern fight in the Death D&D
good.
campaign.
I got them both. This is fantastic. 2 birds, 1 stone, right?
It was meant to look kind of like this, except not the ceiling's too high. Oh, perfect!
Fight him, Babycake! Fight him!
Oh no.
Yeah, you're right, Travis. I was totally fine. I don't know what I was worried about at all.
All right. Well, now that you know what's down there for the first time, because you've never discovered that before, right?
No, that was my first time ever.
Well, you can just go get your souls and then leave, if you can.
No, probably not. I don't know why you sent me down there in the first place, you dick. Oh, it's probably faster.
No, go that way. Yeah, it's probably easier to avoid the fire from down there anyway.
Yes, this is true.
Yeah. The other player, though, you can tell he's very not as. He's very new.
Yeah, he also doesn't know everybody at the table either, so that takes some feeling out, you know.
But I mean, he did used to play D&D, right?
Yeah,
he's not
I mean, I think you can tell that too, based on like keeps asking about like particular rules and allowances and stuff like that. Is there anything down there?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, right. So he's
But I mean, not every group I think RP's as hard as ours.
Oh yeah, we are. I'm really happy with how strong our RP game is.
Guys are really good.
We're super amazing.
We're really attractive, really good at video games, and we have the best D&D.
That's true. I mean, everybody loves us.
Everybody loves us.
But like my other group, they don't nearly. You might want to find your stuff.
Oh, I thought that was it.
Look for your stuff first, and then get in trouble. You can grab that though. If you want to go for it. No. Human dregs. So we're gonna check out the dregs. We're gonna check out the drang twin spears that you picked up.
No. Get up there, Babycake.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. But now, hopefully,
now they're right there.
Yeah, hopefully,
yeah. That's not happened before.
Yeah, sometimes they're at the top though. You know,
that would be fantastic.
Weird things happen. So, yeah,
your Sunday group.
The Sunday group. They're all new. They're
really?
all. I mean, I think maybe some of them might have played back in the day, you know, a little bit, but none of them are heavy RPers. Not a single one of them, and it's a little hard because sometimes I'm like, "Come on, get into the thing." I don't care about voices. They don't need to do a voice. That's fine. Although one of them does try to do a voice, but I do It's not about that. It's about, acting as your character rather
Right,
than...
yeah.
Because they'll talk amongst each other and say, oh, maybe we should do this. And then no one will say, I do this. They'll just kind of create a night, like, maybe we should try something, and nobody will say anything.
Nobody takes the initiative.
Nobody does things. So I have to kind of like, so you do the thing? Or,
Is that what we're gonna do now, or
right, and but the Thursday group,
Yes.
I can just leave you guys alone. You guys will
We'll just-
talk in
yeah.
character for like as long as I feel like, and I can, if I don't know what I'm gonna do next, it's great because it gives me time to think.
yeah?
And you guys will literally just start jabbering in character, and I don't even know if that I'm like looking for something. You're just like, there's a lull in the conversation. Tell me about your character's plans for the afterlife, you know? You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. My wife asked, "So, how did your session go last night?" And I was like, I told her what we did. I was like, seems like we did a lot more than that, but I think we just spent a lot of the time bullshitting in character. Like,
Yeah, and it's great, though, because then you'd find out who these characters really are, you know? And then that gives me tons of info that I can use to find out, character draws, things that'll interest your character, things that'll, like, motivate your character to do things. Like, I think there was a guy, like, right behind you. Oh, nice block. Yeah, and that makes me find out who your characters are. And that makes
scum.
it easy to build story around them. Oh, that's close. So yeah, now you're getting these silver knights, and you're being shot with by giant bows. Remember from a certain place?
yeah. Why is this so similar to
Anor
High
Londo.
Helm? Well,
High
yeah.
Helm. Anor Londo, yeah, it's a ton like Anor Londo, isn't it? In fact, but it's definitely not Anor Londo, guys. This is Irithyll, Boreal Valley, right?
I'm confused.
And with the giants and the Guinevere. Oh no!
I just scared. I was scared too.
Yeah, and so there's definitely like a lot of strong hints. And at this point, with the bow and arrow, with the archers, it's really
Were you gonna call them bow and arrow guys?
well, yeah. I have one of my kids used to call them that, and now
Don't take that. Baby.
oh, now I start calling them bow and arrow guys, which is terrible.
Oh.
That was good timing.
That was not. Yikes.
You got this.
I do still. Boom. Did it.
I have a little visitor here today. Come here.
She's gonna be a star.
Right.
I put the headphones on her when we were downstairs.
Oh, yeah?
She's gonna have all the followers because she's the cutest.
She's pretty cute.
Uh.
Hi.
Oh god, around the corner.
I think that guy's just supposed to ambush you as you're heading on the way behind you.
Behind me? Oh my god.
To
these
that
arrows
little
are
bridge
so
area.
hard.
There is a shortcut that you can open up, but you have to fight at least, I think, this one and like two more. Yeah, 2 more nights
You
to
don't
open
think
it.
I can do it?
I'm just saying that, play safe because you still got a little ways. So,
No.
how do you think? Actually, that's a good question. As a pretty
As a pretty person.
as a pretty heavy RP, you and especially one of our others have for years played kind of opposing characters.
Which is annoying. It's not my fault. It's her fault. if I'm
Oh god, you almost got just whacked from behind.
if I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, well, you two have always had different characters who always seem to have differing characteristics.
No.
But I think it's I've always really enjoyed it because you both have to like oh that was like right at the tip.
I thought it was a different spell.
I've always enjoyed the
The conflict?
the conflict, but I've always felt that the conflict was character based and you didn't take it personally.
No, not really. But it does get a little much sometimes because it's always the same. Like, it's always me and her just squabbling and having conflict, you know.
Right.
And it's not. Yeah, I don't know. We just
Although,
have
well,
very
remember
different
when
ideas.
one of our other players was around, he also would join in on either side, depending. So I mean, he's all he's not around anymore to like create that balancing kind of like. And I miss him. We miss you, Sean. Come back.
But oh, I was gonna say that.
Did
Yeah,
you just get an Estus flask back?
I don't know. Oh God, there's another one.
Yeah, I told you there's
Jesus
3.
Christ.
This is the last one you have to fight to get the shortcut
I did
open.
get Nessus last back. I was gonna say that.
Backstab him.
I'm gonna try.
Can you spook?
No, I don't have it. I have Dart, which just killed the last guy. I don't know if you saw.
Okay.
My character accent for this character is pretty much just yelling.
Yeah,
amazing.
you're the good old paladin shout.
Yes.
The whole like, I am right and justly so, and everyone else is wrong.
Everyone else isn't wrong. They're just either evil or they're on the side of good. I mean,
Right. Oh, that thing's staggering him. I'm actually kind of surprised that your weak ass pick. Oh,
Oh.
yes!
bye-bye.
That is awesome.
Maybe I just need to up my int more so my weapon's better.
I mean, that is a move. All right, let's get that shortcut first before we
Here?
go down there.
No? Where?
Go down where that guy was, that
Okay.
bridge.
Okay.
Also, there's a couple items you missed back there, but I don't know if you want them or need them.
I just didn't want to die.
Yeah, I hear you. I get that feel, bro.
It was super helpful having been through this part before, though.
There's an item there.
There's a bunch of voices. Oh, it must be the guys downstairs.
Yeah,
Down
Aldrich.
there.
So we know these guys are the Aldrich Faithful. Actually, we don't know that because we haven't encountered anything that would let us know.
But we know that.
We did find some human dregs down in the cistern, and
Yeah, we can read
let's
those.
take a look at those because actually these Aldrich Faithful, who seem to be
on them.
worshiping Aldrich, are actually they drop them these. So, proof of a duty fulfilled by the Aldrich Faithful, who patiently await the devourer of God's return. Dregs are the heaviest thing within the human body and will sink to the lowest depths imaginable, where they become the shackles that bind this world. If you look at it, what does it look like, Marcus?
It looks like a icky squid thing.
Does
That's
it?
all. It looks like humanity.
It looks like humanity, you're right. And what is something that people say? What is the term that is mostly assigned to dregs? There's a phrase.
No, got nothing.
What is? How often have you heard the word dreg?
Like the bottom of the bottle, like stuff. The dregs of.
Of what?
Nothing.
All right, let's get out of the screen. You can open up the shortcut. The dregs of humanity.
That's not a phrase that
Yes,
nobody
it
ever
is.
Nobody ever says the dregs of humanity.
Yes, absolutely. That is a
No.
well-known phrase.
Coined by
I don't know, but you should read
Capcom.
more, Marcus.
Capcom. Nobody ever says the dregs of humanity. And if they do, they're being dramatic assholes.
No.
Should I drop down there and get that?
Dregs of humanity is a well-known thing.
Should I get that? No?
Are you full at health? At full health?
I mean, I can survive it, yeah.
Go for it.
I am at full health. How about that? If I only brought Spook. Badoosh.
Badoosh.
Alright.
Anyway, so the dregs of humanity, so that's interesting because it looks like humanity, it is humanity, and then you get the dregs, like the bottom of the barrel, the worst of the worst. And so that's relevant. That's pretty much like what happened to humanity. It's like
Whoa!
what there is left of it.
It's just the
Because we don't have
humanity's not around anymore.
right, we have embers.
Embers.
The embers of humanity, just the last little bits, because it's
Oh.
running out. Kind of
a
similar to a dreg,
Fun poetic turn of phrase then. It's a cool concept.
right? Thank you.
Do I get to go into a broken window?
You know what's funny? There's an item there.
There's a bad guy there too.
Yes, that's true. Well, not right there, but
Right there.
right there. Yeah. Well, you can go around and then go around. Go
I
the
go
way
around?
you went.
Alright, okay. Okay.
Yes. So the window. You know what's funny is that window's been repaired.
Ooh, does it? And it actually like looks repaired, not just
No.
a brand new window.
No, it just looks brand new window. It's really weird.
Oh,
Yeah, I know, right? You're just like, huh? Who fixed it? Everything else is falling apart.
But this
I
window
mean,
is really
that none of that happens because this is not Anne Orlando. No, you don't need to kill him.
oh,
it seems dangerous. You could lose it all right here, right now. You only have one Estus Flask. Just go to the left. Turn around.
Travis, I'm scared now.
Drink
Hold on.
first, obviously. That way, if you want.
I didn't know that. You didn't make that clear.
Sorry. You said you just said you played and know this game. You know this game.
When did I ever say I know this game?
Well, you know the area. Don't
Babycake.
give me this shit.
Got it.
Ooh, Easterner's Ashes.
Okay.
We actually know somebody from the East.
Let's
Let's take a look at it.
Is it my girlfriend?
No.
Is it a key item?
Yeah, it should be.
Key.
There it is. Oh, you've got 2 sets of ashes. What's the other ones? Excrement. That's right. We got those a while ago and we forgot to turn them in. Umbral ash of an armor merchant from an eastern land. Armor merchant? Surely the handmaid of Firelink Shrine can turn this into a few things. The merchant, the captain of a clan of hunters, was fascinated with weaponry. Does it ring a bell?
Yeah.
No. In the forest of Dark Souls 1, there was a guy with a ninja behind him, and he had this cool mask. It was where you met the cat clan.
Uh-huh.
Yep. He was one of the that was
right.
his ashes.
Yeah, okay. Oh, ew.
Yeah.
Did we already read these ones?
Yes, we did.
Oh, okay.
We
All
picked those up in the underwater area, sewer area where the little spider dudes are, right before Sigurd.
I've got bunches of souls. I want to do
Keep
something
going.
with them. Okay. I'm just kind of worried about my souls, Travis.
You won't lose them unless you fall. There's no more enemies to the next bonfire.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Don't fall, you son of a bitch.
I mean, yeah, I'll try.
All right, here we go. This is it. This is the moment of legendary, reveal. At least it was for the first time.
Is it? I was hoping there would be a bonfire. It's here.
Where are you?
We're right below Ornstein Smo. We're right at the thing where the bonfire is supposed to be.
That's
Damn
right,
it.
where the dark moon is. Now, here's the thing. Now, when I played this game the very first time, this part blew my mind. Because earlier I was like, oh, this place is a lot like Anor Londo, but it never really occurred to me. And then I finally came here, and I was like, oh my god!
It is.
And then, wait, before you do this, go the other way, quick. And then when you go outside that window, doubly so, and you look up, and you see
the keystone, turny, swivelly thing.
Exactly. You know what, though? I think we'll work on what we see after this. We'll save it for next episode.
Next episode, it's going to be a good one. I've got a good feeling about the next one.
Yeah.
I mean, we made it this far and we still haven't died yet. This is a good run.
Exactly.
But for now, this has been Rough Night Gaming. I'm Marcus.
And I'm Travis.
And until next time, don't go hollow.